Hi everyone, today we're going to look at simplifying expressions. Have a look at all these apples and bananas. We wouldn't say we have 7 apple bananas. We would count them separately and we would say that there are 4 apples and 3 bananas. So having a look at all these pronumerals, all these letters over here, likewise in algebra it works the same way. So we look at the 2 A's, the 4 B's and the 3 A's over there, and we would say that, well, there are 5 A's and 4 B's. In mathematics, we would like to write this expression as 5A plus 4B. Let's have a look at these random pink objects. There are 6 and 4 over there, so we could write it as 6p plus 4p. In other words, 10p. And let's have a look at these random objects over here. So we have 5 yellow bits and 2 yellow bits, so we could write it as 5y plus 2y. In other words, 7y altogether. What about these combination? Well, there's 5 yellow ones, 4 pink ones, and 2 yellow ones. So we can write 5y plus 4p plus 2y. Well, we wouldn't put them as 5 plus 4 is 9 plus 2 11, 11 py's. You can't put them together. We would say that there are 7 yellow ones and 4 pink ones. So 7 yellow and 4 pink ones. So what we're doing is collecting like terms. So the yellow ones, we put them together, and the pink one, we leave them alone because there's no other ones that are the same. What if they're different letters? Let's have a look at all these terms. How do we collect like terms? Let me neaten it up first. Let's try and visualize this. Now there's A's and B's. So let's say A was this value here, this amount here, and B was this amount. Then what would A squared be? A squared would be a square with that same length. Say if A was 2, then A squared would be 2 times 2. If A was 5, then it will be 5 times 5. So whatever A is, A squared will be a literal square. And what would AB be? Well, AB would have the side of A and B, and it will be a rectangle about that size. So now we can have a look at all these, and 3AB would be 3 of these. 5B would be 5 of these, A squared would be just 1 of these, 2B would be 2 of these, etc., etc. Now that we have a visual representation, we can add them together. We can clearly see that these are like terms, so A squared, we have 4 of those, so we can put them in the equation there. And we can see that these are also like terms, so 7AB, 3 plus 4. And we have plus 2, 7B's. Let's have a go at simplifying some expressions. So for the first one, we can see 4A and 5A, that gives us 9A, and 2B plus 3B's gives us 5B's. So we have 9A plus 5B. For the next expression, we have 6x minus 1x gives us 5x, and 4y plus 3y gives us 7y's. So the last one here is a little bit tricky. A squared are the like terms and A's are the other like terms. So 2A squared minus A squared is 1A squared, and 5A minus 4A is 1A. Well, you might be wondering, how do I check if I'm right or wrong? Well, let's have a look at the last equation we did. If we substitute A as any value and we place it into this side of the equation, it should give us the same as whatever's on that side because they are equal. So let's say A equals 2. So wherever you see A, we're going to put in brackets and let it equal to 2. So we have 2 times 2 squared because it's 2A squared over there. And wherever you see A, we've placed a 2 there. Now, 2 times 2 squared is 4, 2 times 4 is 8. Then we have 5 times 2 is 10, and 2 squared is 4, don't forget the minus, so we have minus 4, and 4 times 2 is 8, so minus 8. Now, 8. I'm going to do the 8s first. 8 minus 8 is 0. So now we are left with 10 minus 4 is just 6. Let's have a look at the other side. 2 squared is 4. And plus 2, we're just going to write it again. So 4 plus 2 is 6. So we can see that the left-hand side and the right-hand side are the same. They're both equal to 6. So we are correct. Let's do one more example. Looking at this, we can see that 5xy minus xy gives us 4xy, and the y squared minus y squared cancels out, so we don't have to write anything there. So we just have 4xy. Let's substitute values for x and y. Let's say x equals 1 and y equals 2, and see if the left side equals to the right side and see if we're correct. So for the left side, we have, so I've put in all the x's, I've put in 1, x1, and all the y's I've substituted as 2. Now 5 times 1 is 5, times 2 is 10, 2 squared is equal to 4, and 1 times 2 is 2, don't forget the minus, so it's minus 2, and 2 squared is 4 again, and don't forget that minus, so it's minus 4. Now I'm going to do these two first. 4 minus 4 is 0. So now I'm left with 10 minus 2 is just 8. Let's do the other side. This side is pretty simple. 4 times xy. So 4 times 1 and 2. So now we have 4 times 1 is 4, times 2 is just 8. So left side, right side, they're the same. So we are correct. So in summary, we have to simplify expression by collecting like terms. And to check your answers, we substitute values in. And if the left-hand side and the right-hand side are the same, we are correct. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe here so that you can follow all the videos. And if you enjoyed this or learned something from this, don't forget to click the like button.